Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tara. I'm an online health and fitness coach and I'm currently in the middle of my Thrive on 50 challenge. But before we get into this video, I do want to say that we ran into a bit of trouble. So if you've been following along, I was basically tracking my Thrive on 50 challenge every single day on YouTube, and I was like, this is a goal that I can do. But clearly I bit off more than I can chew, and my laptop decided to tell me that because I put in my little my little disc into the computer the other day, and it wiped every single video that I have and had for the past few days of filming, which is extremely annoying, and I'm sorry about this. But anyway, I was like, it's a sign. And then actually somebody messaged me on Instagram who I don't even know, I think it was this fella, and he was just like, listen, like what you created, you can create better. Like, it was a sign. And I was like, oh my god, you know what, I needed that. And also I probably did need that because I don't know what I was thinking that I could post every single day for 50 days. I could, but I feel like it's going to impact my sleep, it's going to impact my mental health. It is going to mean that I'm on my screen a ridiculous amount because I am also working full time, and I already work a shit ton more than I probably need to. So I've decided we're going to revise things, and this is what I'm going to say before we get into the video. But basically I'm going to record my weekends and then my week, so you're going to still see everything, and everything will be in there every day, but we'll just keep it going, if that makes sense. Therefore I will upload twice a week for the rest of the challenge, meaning that you're going to get a video on Tuesday and then you're going to get a video on Sunday. So Tuesday and Sundays are going to be the upload times, and basically it's going to be at like 7 p.m. Australian Eastern time, meaning that it will be 8 a.m. if I'm correct, at home. So that will be up on there, and it means that after work, if you're finished work, if you're at home, you can get to watch it, or if you're in Australia, you can just click right in and see how it goes. And then also it means I can produce better quality content, because realistically the edits are probably just quick and snappy whenever I'm doing it every day, because I physically don't have enough time in the day to get it done. But also I'm listening to myself and I'm giving myself the ick because I hate excuses. What is wrong with me? Like, what is wrong with me? Anyway, that's not the point. That's not why we're here. What I'm basically here to say is that I lost all of my footage from before Friday. So from whatever we did the last time till basically the weekend, which was Saturday, I lost the footage. It was like nearly a week's footage, which was extremely frustrating for anyone who creates content. Not even so for like losing it and not being able to put it up, but the time and energy I spent taking out the feckin' camera was the most annoying thing. Anyway, we're gonna get right into this. So welcome to my vlog for the weekend of 550. Enjoy! Today we are spending Saturday together, so let's go together because we've got the Croissant Run Club on today, and then we'll see what we get up to today. It's good weather here in Sydney, which is a vibe. It's the first run club back since the new year in Sydney. For anyone who doesn't know, hi again, I'm Tara, the founder of the Croissant Run Club. So last year, literally this time last year, in 2 days, on Monday this time last year, I started the Croissant Run Club with my friend Karen. Wasn't even the Croissant Run Club then, but now it is, and it's like a worldwide community movement. It's insane. There's like 30 clubs all over the world, all under the Croissant Run Club name. Same vibe. We have hosts everywhere, so some of them will come forward with where they want to like host the club. I'll send them the deets of what it takes to be a part of the wider community club. They get that, and it spreads more awareness. It brings more people together, and it's amazing. Absolutely unreal. I'm so proud of it, and I'm so excited because it's my favorite part of the week. So we're gonna go and do that today. I am going to be wearing my hat which says CRC on it, which I don't love because I feel like it goes on my head and then all you can see is my acne, which I hate. But somebody needs to know who the organizer is, so I have to wear the hat. So I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup just for here. I don't want to wear makeup when I'm exercising, but I'm insecure, and I will fully say that out loud. I don't like it on my face, especially with new people. I just am like, oh my god, which is probably really bad, and probably like, what are they thinking about my face, especially if people have met me online. I'm like, this is so awkward and embarrassing, but this is my own insecurities and we're getting through them. At least I'm even talking about them here. So I'm going to throw on a little bit of makeup and put my hat on because it's going to make me feel better, and if I feel better, then that's the main thing. It's not for anybody else, it's for me. Even though I said about other people, it's actually because I'm insecure and I know it'll make me feel better. Anyway, nobody's probably even having a thought about me, so I'm going to get ready. Hi. One thing a lot of people forget over here when you're running is SPF. Don't ever forget your SPF. I always have my SPF on, no matter if it's raining. The sun here is just so strong. And you know what? I feel like I always talk about my skin, but I did think it was calming down, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't think it is. I think the products that I got from the skin clinic might be too harsh on my skin at the minute, so I'm just gonna go back to my Cetaphil or CeraVe rather, and go with that and see if it builds it back up. And I might go in and get the La Roche-Posay, is it Cicaplast it's called. It's really good at building your skin barrier up before, because I know how it feels when your skin barrier is really weak. One time, I'll insert photos here if I can find them, but one time when I was working in the NHS, it was so bad, right? I had acne, but I had bought this skin product that had been recommended by somebody, and it was like clearing your acne or whatever, and it was from somewhere in Europe. And anyway, red flagged the fact that it wasn't everywhere, but anyway, they had really good results, so I obviously trusted it. I went and got it, and I was working in the NHS during COVID at the time, and we had to wear masks 24/7, which in itself, the stress of COVID, the stress of living alone in London, the stress of the pandemic, the stress of acne, the stress of a mask, it was just a lot of stressors. But anyway, like my face went on fire, lads. Like the whole bottom of my face, the skin barrier from the products that I used, like literally tore off. Like it was acne, but then no skin barrier. Like I nearly was like, when I went outside on my lunch break, like I was like, my skin is so sore today. And when I went outside on my lunch break, like it was really hot that day in London, I like burnt my face, and I could feel like my skin burning at the time when I was in the sun, and I was so worried. I ended up having to leave work. Like work were like, you're not okay, you need to go, and I had to leave work because it was so hot and inflamed. Like I was bawling my eyes out to them, to my mum on the phone at home trying to help me, because dermatologists are just useless, to be honest, whenever you have money to pay for them. And it was a nightmare, and then I had to put on the Cicaplast to like build up my skin barrier for a few days, but it was mad. Like it literally was gone. So that's why I've got trust issues. I don't actually think I've said that on there. I've got really bad trust issues with like estheticians or anyone who works in skincare, because I'm like, I don't believe you, to my own detriment probably, but because I've been burnt like every single time except maybe once or twice, and the once or twice I haven't been burnt, it's like you're doing things like that also include you actually taking something. So for example, I went to like Harley Street, went to a dermatologist, they put me on spironolactone, and that worked, but I was on blood pressure medication at the age of 24. That just doesn't sit right with me. Like there's nothing wrong with my heart, and why do I want to be on that for like however long? Because adult acne can't last, and as soon as I stopped taking it or wound down off it, it was coming up, meaning that it was never fixing anything. It was just putting like a band-aid on a bullet wound. So I was like, no, never. Anyway, I did that for like a year. It worked. I was buzzing. I was like, oh my god, my acne's gone, like I can be on this for life. But then also the other thing is like, you can't be on those medications when you're pregnant. So I have no intention of getting pregnant right now, hopefully in the future, but not right now. But I also know that if I knew that I was getting pregnant and my acne was going to get like tenfold potentially, that would really like hurt me. Like that, I wouldn't love that for myself. Don't get me wrong, bringing a baby into the world is obviously amazing, and adult acne or acne when it comes with that is sometimes like something you can't avoid, but just knowing that I was allowed to have clear skin whilst on the medication, then come off it. Also, like, why can't you have a baby on the medication? It's obviously so strong, etc. Like, there's so many questions running through my head. Anyway, we moved away. That's why I'm with the naturopath now, and I'm really hoping this is going to work, but it just takes time. And I am sticking to it. Like, I'm not on dairy, I'm not on gluten, and I'm taking all of my supplements. Like, I have to take 3 in the morning, 1 with every meal, and then 2 at dinner, and then like 3 at bedtime. Like there's so many, and they're like a little pharmacy in there, but hopefully it's building up my gut microbiome. And the other thing as well that I have, which I don't think I said from the tasks, I didn't really go through them, was leaky gut, which is not a vibe. So we're gonna fix all that. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready quickly because we're gonna get late, and I also have to wake up now.
If you were doing it at home, you wouldn't have done that.
So that's across our run club Sydney. We had our biggest ever run club, 176 people. We also are in the paper today.
It's all over.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I actually could cry with happiness. I'm so proud of the Basketball Run Club and the people in it, and like, oh, I need to shower and just like cry or something. I'm so happy. Okay lads, I got changed and put my makeup back on again. I'm just wearing a bikini and a crop top and some shorts, and I'm gonna go meet Kathy. Niall's going to get his haircut, so I have plans this evening with some friends, but I'm gonna go meet Kathy now, get a coffee and go for a walk. I was like, do you wanna just go for a little walk? Because do you know what it is? I'm like so bad that I'll just work if I don't do something. Like, I hate chilling. I need to get better, but I'm like, if I meet a friend then I can't really work. So I was like, Tori, you need to take time off, because then when you're switched on, you'll be on, you know? And there's things I can do. Like, I corrupted my YouTube files and I need to fix them, but I'm like, it doesn't need to be done right now. Like, you can live your life. You don't have to just live it by social media 24/7. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a little walk around Bronte to Coachin and then get like coffee or something. Maybe go for a dip with Kathy, and the weather's so nice, so may as well make the most of the Sydney summer, because it's not going to be here forever. The seagulls are the paid actors. Hi! Isn't it weird that a song's not a thing in Ireland?
Yeah. There you go.
I know to open a coffee shop and make it.
I joke. That looks really good.
It's really good.
Okay guys, I'm heading off to a little surprise for Emma's engagement with the gals. So it's a Dudley Page Reserve. I've never been there before, which is quite nice. It's gonna be for sunset. We're gonna just do like a little girly thing, pull some cards. It'll be cute. I'm not drinking. There might be some prosecco or no secco, but I'm not drinking. It'll just be wholesome, and that's the crack. Earlier we went out for some lunch. Did the coastal walk with Kathy from Bronte to, I feel like I've got sun, but from Bronte to Coachin. Got lunch with the gals, had a dip. Niall joined, came home, chilled for a bit, and now we're headed out. And I'll probably be back in bed by like 9, which is perfect for me. Everything we've done so far, so up to date on the workouts, already ticked off, weigh-in, all that jazz. What do you call it? Steps completed, journaling completed, reading completed, read, because I was waiting on Kathy at the beach, so I just brought my book and I just read it. So that's completed, even though I usually always read before bed anyway now, so that's a great habit. All of it's doing really well, and we're gonna hopefully pick up, gonna meet Charlotte now at 10 past to get some bits for this, but gonna pick up some, or gonna pick up the paper that we're in. It's just so exciting. Also, we had the large cross around ever today. What the fuck? Morning guys, happy Sunday. We are headed out for some breakfast, so you can come with us. Hi guys, so it's now 3 o'clock. I pretty much didn't talk throughout that entire thing. Anyway, we had a sleep in today, so let me update you. Let me go from the beginning. We had a sleep in today, which was divine. I slept like 11 hours, which was so good. Didn't set an alarm, just woke up naturally at like 8, and then I was like, you know what, we don't need to get up yet. So slept into 9, which was so nice. And then we got up and had a cup of tea on the sofa, and then I was like, do you want to go get breakfast? So we went out for breakfast, which to be fair, well, it's kind, I don't want to say it's kind of a waste whenever I'm like gluten-free and dairy-free, but like the only thing I really can have is eggs and like salmon and stuff. But again, I value going out with him and like doing something with him, so I was like, you know what, yeah, let's go. So we went to Nutrition Station. I'll put it up, but Nutrition Station is really nice in Bondi Junction, but I wouldn't be going back there again for like a dairy-free, gluten-free breakfast, because the bread, like it said that they had like nice gluten-free bread, but it turned out it was just like the shit that you get in the supermarket. Not even like a good brand. So I was like, not sure about that. Like I went to Coachin Espresso yesterday and it was far nicer. So I just got eggs, salmon, and yeah, gluten-free toast. Can't even have butter because a lot of them don't even have butter. Some places do, but they don't. So that was a bit annoying, but anyway, it was still nice. The one thing I like that when you get salmon out here, they give you a lot of it, whereas at home when you get like salmon out, like smoked salmon, they barely give you any and it's so expensive. Well, the salmon in the supermarket is still expensive, but I don't know, for some reason like they give you a lot, like they give you proper like pieces of it, which is delish. So I had that was super filling. The one thing I also have at the minute is like, I love eggs and I eat a lot of eggs, but I cannot be coping when you get a poached egg and it's like runny on the inside. Like the white bit runny, that's for me like is an absolute ick. And I've lately been like just get like nearly like hard boiled poached eggs because they're so runny that it puts me off. And like sometimes you say medium, they're like yeah, but I'm like no, you don't get it. Like they're coming out basically white raw. Like I don't want that. I want it like white cooked and then a little bit of runny. Very annoying, because then I can't eat the egg because I get like the egg ick when I see the white. So I basically barely ate the eggs because I was like this is too runny. But then also when I get them hard boiled, it's like it's just kind of dry when you can't have butter with it. Anyway, this is a very first world problem, but just saying, it's very annoying. And then also I can't really get like scrambled eggs and stuff because over here commonly, unless they're like a very aware kitchen, they're gonna cook the scrambled eggs with milk and butter, and sometimes they even put cream in eggs, so I can't have that either. So that was a vibe. But anyway, it was lovely. It is very hot in Sydney today. It's like 36 degrees, so it's like nearly too hot to go outside all day. I know people will probably be at the beach all day, but first of all, Niall can't really be at that. He is so pale. I'm tanner, but I also am like very skin aware, skin safe. I do not want to be getting burnt. So going outside all day, it's not even an option because I just would be wrecked and couldn't do anything, and I like to get my stuff done. So anyway, what we did was we went over to get the nutrition station, came back, got our groceries, did the full shop, planned out what we're gonna have. Very exciting. A lot more vegetables and fruit in our diet this week as well, because I'm trying to like bring Niall on board with it. I was like, do you want me to cook myself and you cook yourself? He's like, no, let's just give it a go together. So we got a lot of stuff that's in alignment with what the naturopath kind of told me. I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables anyway, but it's just like more, and because it's so hot in Sydney at the minute, kind of going for like a little bit more salads and stuff. So I'll show you them throughout the week as well, and we will be meal prepping some of it today, so I'll show you that later this evening. And then Niall went off to the gym there, and I am not feeling going to the gym. My body is really tired, and I do have to get some movement in today, but I will get it done. What's my step count on? Steps, I'm almost at 10,000, at 9,800, and it's only 3 o'clock, so there'll be no problem. And then I'll either go for an extra walk tonight or maybe do like some stretching or go to the Cali Park, but I'm not going for like a full blasting session because tomorrow morning I know I'm going for a run. So yeah, your body needs rest too. That's why I said like I'll have 2 deload days kind of within my workout every day, if that makes sense. So that's the crack. And then instead what I did was I went and got the little cups, you know, these things for making my protein balls. But they didn't have them in the Kmart close to me, so I had to go to the one that's a wee bit farther away. But just so I can have these, because I do weigh the stuff out, but then it's like sometimes like half cup and I don't have them, so I went and got some cups for my energy balls that I'll be making as well. So went and got those, but then you know you end up walking around the shops. Well, I did anyway. There's AirPod in there. I was like, I'll just take Potter around, and then I got some stuff in KKK because lads, I have a lot of goals this year and I have a lot of things to do, but sometimes I get paralysis in all the stuff that's going on in my brain, and I'm like, right, just get through the day, like get as much done as you possibly can. But like then I end up it being ages for the stuff that I have to do, which is just not ideal. Anyway, I've got an iPad is where I write most of the stuff down, but I was like, I think I want, just so I can have it in my bag at all times, a little mini like diary, because sometimes the digital diaries I like forget to put it in or whatever, but this means like very far in advance I know that I can just whip it out and be like, put it in there, and I can look at that every week. And it was only $10, which is £5, and it's super cute and super light. So I got that, and then I also got a mini calendar to hang up either on the fridge or in the office, just so that you can see per month, like if we've got social occasions or whatever. Because sometimes I just drain my social battery by being like, yeah, when there's too much stuff going on, and then I'm like, yeah, I'll do that, and it's like weeks in advance, and I'm like, I forgot I had that on, or Niall has said something that he has with work, or you know, like all those little things. So I was like, we need a calendar. We also use a joint calendar for anyone who's in a relationship, or maybe who has like friends that they do a lot of stuff with. Joint calendars are class. Joint calendar on ours is called Time Tree. We use it on the app. So if we have something that's together I need him to know about, we'll put it in on Time Tree, and then he kind of knows, so like any events or whatever. But yeah, that's crack. As I said, it's 3:30 now, and I'll still not back from the gym. So what I'm gonna do is put my bikini on, go upstairs, lie on the roof for like an hour, read my book, write in my little thingies while listening to some nice music or a podcast, and then come back, meal prep, and then we're gonna watch a film tonight, and then I'll edit this and get it up. And I've lost all my footage from the previous videos, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna bring you along going forward anyway. So that's crack. No guys, I look crazy. I look like I'm going on to the beach when I'm going onto the roof with all this shit. But perks of having a rooftop with the sun.
Michelin star it.
Yeah. What is it called? Do you know?
Don't know.
What type of chicken it is?
Not sure.
Okay, so Niall has made us some dinner, which is going to be our lunch for the next 2 days, next day. It's some sort of chicken, rice, and some salad on the side. We got it online. I'll put the recipe where we got the thing from. I think it was Em the nutritionist, or maybe it was some other nutritionist anyway online. But looks delish. So we've got our protein, carbs, and our macro and micronutrients all on the plate. Some healthy fats as well. Delish. Night, guys.
Night.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. This can't go on.
Okay guys, that is the end of today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry the lighting is so bad here, but it's bedtime. We watched Saltburn and I actually don't know what I just watched. I don't know how people are, I don't know if I'd call it, would you call it good? I don't know that I would call it
interesting.
It's interesting. I would never watch that again. There was some scenes in that and I was like, not okay. I had to put a pillow in front of my eyes. What was I going to say? But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you tomorrow.